Back again in New York City, Manhattan, 33rd Street, 9th Avenue, home of B&H. Started the process of getting rid of the XT50. As in, I plan on selling it and just keeping my XT5 and my Sony. You guys are probably wondering what Sony, the A6700. I'm saying I'm selling the XT50 because I purchased this for video. But at the same time, is that really something I want to do? I really, really love the XT50, but I love the XT5 more because it's a much more versatile camera. It's a much more versatile camera and something I could use for professional uses more. XT50 is prettier, it's smaller, but that battery size and those so many missed shots I've had with it. And another thing is I looked on B&H's website to compare prices on something else, and I said, oh, let me just look at the used market for the XT50. Not thinking I would see anything. I can't think today. Not thinking I would see anything, but if you guys go to B&H Photos this morning website, you'll be surprised how many XT50s they have for sale used. So obviously it's a highly returned camera. If I counted 10 different ones yesterday, 8 this morning, and I'm sure that number will fluctuate and throughout the course of the day, but I was kind of not happily surprised by that number. I was kind of upset by it. Like, why are so many people returning this camera? So why am I here to New York City today? I'm here for going to B&H. What I'm planning to do is I picked up the 11 millimeter 1.8 for the A6700 for video, and I realized, if you watch the last video I posted about the 3 likes and dislikes of the XT50, that is shot on the 11 millimeter, and that is a cropped in post-production. I cropped in that composition. I kind of zoomed in a little more because it was just a little too wide for me. I thought, being in a small room that my office is, it would be beneficial to have the 11 millimeter. But at the end of the day, I think it was too tight, too wide, and in that scenario. But I'm actually going to look at the old 16 millimeter Sigma 1.4 as well as the 15 millimeter 1.4 to see which would pair better with what I need, because one cost is double the other one, and I think the Sony is $598 plus tax, and the Sigma is $4 something plus tax, but they do have one used for $330. So practicality, this is not going to be a street camera. I might take it for street camera because, look, it's my first time walking the streets without a Fuji, and I feel weird. You know why I feel weird? And I'm going to be honest with you, because Fuji fanboys. And I'm a Fuji fanboy myself, but Fuji fanboys are harsh to anyone not using a Fuji, especially if they've associated them with Fuji originally. So when I picked up the camera, I was going to pick up the XS20 because I have all these lenses already, but two things. The autofocus is Fuji's, and it's much, much better than it used to be. 100%, I agree with you, but it's not Sony autofocus. And the ergonomics of the camera I just don't like. And I mean, I like the grip of it, but I definitely don't like the lack of anything in the back besides the joystick. Now, I would prefer that the Sony had the joystick, but it does have a lot more to offer on the back of this camera than the SS20. We have all this stuff here. I don't know if I'm picking this up, but it's got at least 3 custom buttons and a lot of other things you could map things to. So That's one thing I like about this body over the SS20. At the end of the day, I decided I wanted something I could just turn on and not worry about what it's focusing on. All right, let me head to B&H. I think they're open now. And while I'm here in the city, I'm also going to sell my old Rode microphones, the Rode Wireless Go 2s. I'm going to meet someone here in a little bit. So I'll let you know how that goes. If you see the video, that means they didn't kill me. Welcome to New York.
15 millimeters.
All right, thank you. How's your day going so far?
Good.
Just started, but
Yeah, it started.
can't complain too much. I had the 11 and it was just a little too wide.
Yeah, this is nice.
That's much better. All right, could you put me down for one, sir?
Sure. Would you like to get a filter to protect the lens?
No. This is gonna sit on a tripod all time.
Anything else?
No, appreciate you. You know what? A battery, an official battery. So everything went perfect. The young lady who bought my Rode Wireless Go is a student at New York University or something along that line, and is going to use the Rode microphones for a project of hers, and it just went really smooth. Really young kid, and hopefully the world will be her oyster, or whatever that phrase is. And I picked up the Sony 15 millimeter, a really good deal on it because I exchanged it for the 11 millimeter, and then I also picked up an extra battery because you never have enough batteries. And that's it. My time in New York is done. Heading back home to have a sandwich. All right, guys, stay strong, stay positive, always love, respect the beard. Until next time, when I just walk and talk and waste your time. Enjoy our Sunday walks. Be good.